We are very excited because this is a program that we've started in June, Chairperson, and now we are seeing the fruits of the labor of the top 34. We had top 34 that came together on Saturday where we did an art of pitching masterclass, and then on Sunday we then did the top 34 pitching for funding. It was an incredible day spent with incredible SMMEs, and I just want to say, although today we only have 9 because that is our top 9, we are recognizing the 34 that came from all over the country, and they were part of our Pitching for Funding 2022. Pitch for Funding is a program that we established within the Small Enterprise Development Agency, and that was really giving, SMMEs that do not have the opportunity to pitch, give them that opportunity so that they can, in front of venture capitalists, schools, family, friends, any person that they could potentially, pitch in front of, that they have that opportunity. And today you are not only doing it in front of this live audience, but you've got an audience that's virtual as well. So I am confident you will do your best.
Ever needed a roll-on deodorant for your little one and there was close to nothing suitable for his sensitive skin? Hi, my name is Mapula Ramotwala, and I am the founder of Keto Cool. Preteens of today, the majority of them have body odor, and research has shown that most parents are helpless due to the fact that there aren't many products especially formulated for that age group. For the older group, the products are too harsh for their skin, causes irritations and burns, and body odor can be a social burden to preteens and teens who are active in sports. They are prone to sweating and need to follow a certain hygiene routine, and that is a problem that Keto Cool seeks to solve. Our market research says that the target age group is between the ages of 7 to 13 years of age, and Statista estimates that there are 11.351 million preteens, and we are looking at targeting 10% of that age group. We have the privilege to attend a couple of trade missions, such as in Lagos, Nigeria, and Namibia, and we are proud to announce that there is a huge appetite for our products. Our financial model consists of our cost structure and our revenue structure, which includes the raw materials for production facilities and revenue structure from different channels, such as your online platforms, retail outlets, pharmacies, and retail outlets. Okay, traction. We have been featured in a number of radio and TV programs, such as Your True Love, Morning Live, Metro FM 702, and we are proud to also say that we are SABS approved, IP finalized, and we are Emprotech funded by Seda. Milestones, we are available in a couple of independent outlets, such as your Pick and Pays, your local trace pharmacies, and the Kalapem pharmacies. Competition, Pure Beginnings happens to be our competition, but then they're also neglecting the age group between the 6 years and 13 years old. The road to success, we just need brand awareness and adequate marketing for visibility, which will increase demand that will result in procuring our own manufacturing facilities. Ladies and gentlemen, pharmacies in other provinces are seeking for our products, and also the world is waiting for us. So we have an ask of 1,146,000, which will go into the production of 555, which 555,000 will go into the production of 42,500 units of our current product offerings, and then the cost of sales for 594,000, the chunk of it will go into our marketing efforts, and then which will give us a gross profit of 709 and a revenue of 1,085,000. Thank you. Confidently, you.
My name is Ngobizizo Ndlovu from Ndlovu Jewelry. We design and manufacture high-end jewelry pieces using precious metals and gemstones. We produce one-of-one pieces. We established in 2019, and we've been self-funded since then. When you look at the opulent jewelry market, it is worth $39.9 billion. Despite South Africa being high in producing minerals, we're not beneficiating any of this. And secondly, blacks are not playing any role whatsoever in the space. We're looking to raise 1.5 million rands. This will be able to assist us to secure international market. We've got representatives in California, Italy, as well as Nigeria. These guys are busy helping us secure markets internationally. And we're going to be using the funds to be able to improve, get more access to equipment, be able to put a little bit in working capital and deliver some pieces internationally. The majority of our competitors is Bulgari, Chopard, as well as Chris. We delivered a piece to Michael Blackson in the US, and this was during the heart of COVID. The value that we're going to attain as a country is we're going to be partnering with 50 skilled and equipped SMMEs from the Northwest that have already been incubated. As we supply the international market, we'll be bringing them along with. We anticipating that obviously beneficiation will be improved. There will be at least 250 jobs created. We're looking to at least get, because it's an international market, the margins drop a little bit to about 20 to 40%. South Africa then can also take its spot in terms of manufacturing high-end jewelry pieces, which is the opulent market of the Watson. These are some of the celebrities we've worked with locally. We thank you for the time, and we're looking forward, and we're ready to be able to supply the international market as well as the local market by beneficiating the minerals. Thank you so much.
This is Nicholas Refilo Rantekwa, founder of the company called Boroto Bakery, located at YCT Jabavu. We started the company back in 2016 after the price of bread went up twice more than that year. As I was employed, I took a personal loan quickly. I created a team of 3 people. What I was doing at the time, I was using a bicycle to deliver the bread around. Fast forward to that, the business became so busy to the point whereby we couldn't resist the demand. So we had to move to a shipping container. That's our second phase of our business. That's where the demand was going high. Fast forward to that, the company had to increase to the point whereby now we had to rent out a shop. That's why I created a team of 10 people. What were we doing at the time? We bought the shopping carts like this, and then we were using it to sell the bread around the community. Therefore, I created 20 stable jobs in the society. This is the trolley model that we use, Ekasi, selling bread to the community. So therefore, fast forward to that, due to the load sheddings that are taking place in the township, we had to change the business model. Now we want to centralize ourselves as a bread manufacturer that is going to be central between the supplier and the customer. How are we going to do that? We have partners like RCL, Tiger Brands, and things like that. Now we're going to be partnering with other communities, which is they have in smaller and companies. They will be taking bread from us, deliver in the township. We'll be having these solutions, unsliced, sliced, branded, and unbranded, as I illustrated. The packet that you see here, we're going to be partnering with local funeral parlors. What we're doing is that the people who subscribe to the funeral parlors, they'll be benefiting these scones as part of their package. So this is how the market is being divided. 45% of our business is going to be tech shop, 28% fast food business, which is Panic House, Amakota, and 36 is going to be the schools and things like that. This is a buyer that buys bread, which is buying to produce the Panic House and things like that. This is how the market is being divided. We are positioning Soweto, whereby the population is about 2 million people. The market has been illustrated and proved by Parmalat. 2.5 billion worth of cheeses were produced not so long, and then they proved that there's a market. That's the market they want to penetrate. Then they profited about 1.5 million according to the records. The competition, we have people like Boxer, Nature's Dream Spa, and things like that. But the disadvantage that they have is that the selling model that we have, they don't have. We will be partnering with the people that you see that you're going to illustrate. The agents will be buying bread on behalf of us, selling directly to their customers. We have 3 vehicles that we're already selling directly to the market. We have Spaza Shop chain that will be selling directly to the market. We're asking for 5 million for expansion. How did we get to this? We have accountants and financial advisors to the business, and we'll be using the funds like this. 2 million will go directly to infrastructure, working capital 2 million, 700 to raw material, 800 for marketing. And these are the companies that we partnered with. We have provisional letters, and the turnover of the business has went down to this year because of this too much load shedding. Hence, we're changing the model. This year alone, we made about 300 and something thousand plus because we had to reduce number of staff, of which last year we made about 5 million. Tom Bake is the company that we're going to be partnering with the technology that we're going to invent into our business. This is the new management after we get the funding to expand the business. Meaning we're going to have operations manager, financial officer, things like that to stabilize the business, sustains. Recognition, we've won several awards, even not so long. Minister just handed awards for best product at Puma in the township. We already won an award coming from UK. They like our job. Thank you.
Time up. Yesterday, Sanlam Gauge gave us statistics on the ESDs of the of the SOEs at 94.7%. And they asked, how do they do it? I will answer that. They give opportunities to people like me. Now, on the flip side, SOEs are suffering. I am a supplier to an SOE, and today my investors, I would like us to unpack and solve the problem. Given an order to supply a pump shaft, I then now have an opportunity to add value. As a mechanical engineer with a power station background, I take it seriously and also know the risks thereof. I walk into Max Steel and I buy material with the intention of adding value to the ecosystem. And with that, 2 weeks later, in a 20 million rand workshop, they have not delivered. To me, I stand in the heartbeat of power generation, 9 power stations, 200 registered mines as per DMR report. And it means that every person is busy and every machine is occupied. Now for you, it's 2 hours in the dark while we wait for Tembo Engineering to deliver. It's deep. I have now, am I here to ask for 20 million? No. I have identified a machine that can actually get there faster than any funding house. This is called a dynamic balancer, and it balances rotating parts. And with that, we'll actually be able to achieve jobs that are sustainable, and not just jobs, but jobs that pay 5 times more than the minimum wage. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Shokina Ngwela, and I'm the founder and managing director of Tembo Engineering Services. We innovate and design through mechanical engineering consulting work, given the opportunity to implement maintenance strategies throughout power stations and mines and smelters. With that, we're given an opportunity to tap into the very important and multi-billion manufacturing sector of steel and adding value to the supply chain.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes we need to roll back the curtain to ancient ways of doing things to remedy issues of the now. My name is Namhla Collection, and I'm the founder and CEO of Namhla Collection, a 100% African female-owned business operating in a mother's garage in the village of Egwetyebe Kutsolo in the Eastern Cape. I handmake African traditional cosmetics using impepo. Yes, an African indigenous sage that has earned its reputation beyond the Eastern Cape as a natural antiseptic, healing wounds, pimples, and other skin alignment issues. The business model of Namhla Collection is bioprospecting, which is a search of bioresources that can be developed into commercially valuable products to benefit the society. The problem that we're trying to solve is that this plant is acquired in the wild, and the harsh modes of administration, resulting in people relying in imported cosmetics. The solution is that we harvest the pepper in the filters of Egwetyebe, employ an extraction process called maceration, and infuse it into our beautiful inventory in front of you. Our skincare range is partially developed and have roped in role players such as WUSU for research and development, and further stakeholders such as organic and natural. Our target market is organic and natural men and women based in rural areas and urban areas. We believe we can win 10% of our serviceable and obtainable market, that is 300 South Africans, depending on Namhla Collection. Current distribution is we sell via our social media platforms and have recently launched our commercial e-commerce website. 2 stockists, 1 Mamelodi, 1 in Woodstock, Cape Town. Our other marketing initiatives include exhibitions, market days, influencer marketing, and so on. The funding amount we are requesting is 2,200,000, which will go towards infrastructure, equipment, raw material, marketing, and the pain point being completing our IP. The financial projection includes the distribution. 3 distributors currently generate a revenue of 20,000 per month, and after initiating our marketing efforts, we look to generate at least 20,985 by selling our impepo soap for the first year. Of course, we have competition, big giants like The Body Shop and Afrocology, but our USP remains unshaken, which is the indigenous African impepo. Operations include greenhouse farming, extraction process production, up until to the consumer. And we need at least a empowerment of 15 employees to start. Ladies and gentlemen, our mission is to rekindle the old South African traditions of skincare with the dazzle of modernity. Telling the African stories through our products, our vision is to become the first choice of organic and natural skincare, hair care, and home spa amenities.
Time up.
Thank you so much.
You can start.
Okay, good day, everybody. My name is Samir Khan. I'm the Managing Director of Hydropower, a patented renewable energy business. This is just a small confidentiality agreement. Whatever designs you guys see, you don't take it to a third party. Our vision is to help people live sustainable lives through the use of our green technology, and our mission is to be the leaders in the green home industry. So what problem are we solving? Everyone mentioned load shedding. I am actually solving that. As you know, load shedding impacts the economy negatively and affects many individuals in different ways. Our system also helps alleviate water shortages, which I'll explain further. So our sustainable development goal number 7, clean and affordable energy. Our system works in the medium to high income residential areas, as well as commercial and industrial buildings. So our competitors are Tiwa Power and SGS. Why are we better? We have a complete patent, we are unique worldwide, and we fall under the Paris Convention. So how does our system work? As you can see, we have aircons running all over the places. If you guys go behind it, you'll see water being discharged. We collect that aircon water, pass through a turbine, which charges your charge controller, stores energy in your battery, goes through an inverter, and powers your light. The water that is further lost is pumped to toilets for flushing, gardening, washing of cars, and for human consumption with a reverse osmosis system attached. As you can see in this video proof, we are losing 1 liter in 20 seconds, that's 129,000 per month, and a 24/7 system loses 500 mils in 15 seconds, that equates to 31 million tons per annum. We have traction with Resource Lamps and Shades, AES Consultants, Ali Khan Associates, Sky High Innovation, ITM Assist, PW Experts, construction companies in Santon. We have a reseller agreement, and we have a patent for 20 years expiring in 2039. So I've traveled to Denmark, Ireland, and Nigeria, did a survey. The market is $26 billion. The South African market is sitting at 3 billion rand, and the Durban market is 33 million rand. So our revenue model, we want to make money from sales and repairs, as well as licensing to big companies and royalties to international companies. We expect to get 2.5% of every unit sold. Our team, I am a scientist, I have a lawyer, an intern, an accountant, electrical engineer, and a mechanical engineer. So our success rate, we have a complete patent pass in 2019, trademarked in 2019, most innovative SMME in 2019, top 4 in South Africa traveling to Ireland, top 8 in Africa Sustainable Challenge traveling to Denmark, best innovation in Durban 21, second best innovation in Gauteng 22, pilot system installed in Durban's tallest building. We intend to sell a product at 94,000 with a 10,000 profit rate on a USP market of 3 billion rand. My ask is 922,000 rand for R&D, inventory, certificates, GBCSA, SABS, e-commerce sites, as well as manufacturing, tools, machinery, lathes, conveyors, etc. This building is the tallest building in Durban. We have changed it to a green building, and these are the schematics that we applied to this building. And as you know, government has enforced a new legislation that next month, if buildings over 100 million rand don't implement the system, they will be fined 5 million rand per annum. This legislation was implemented in 2019. My name is Samir Khan. Thank you for your time.
Hi, Ntole. You can start.
It is said that no disease can exist or thrive in an alkaline environment. That statement is both a biological and a scientific fact. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Molo from Molo Health, and I'm here to tell you about my juice, Molo Juice. It's not just the juice, Kesethar, which means it's herbal. I started my business back in 2019 after coming down with diabetes, and I discovered that the cause of my problem was because I was living on acid-forming food. And I then also discovered that I could cure or reverse my health problems if I could just switch and go to an alkaline lifestyle. Indeed, I did do so, and a few weeks later, through detoxification, I was able to heal myself completely. I was then inspired after being aware of the fact that there's a growing statistics. In fact, it is said that 1 in 3 adults over 40 is suffering from 1 or 2 chronic diseases, and today we have children who are born sick. I then said, what can I come up with that can help other people just like me heal themselves from all these diseases? And that's what inspired me to start Molo Juice. Molo Juice is a juice that is made with fruits and vegetables, no additives, no preservatives. It comes in 2 sizes and 3 flavors. And because of the health benefits of this juice, we have seen an increase in demand, and also the feedback has been absolutely positive, which has been The reason why we were able to grow our business back in 2019 from 50 juices a month with me just working with a small kitchen juicer to now being able to produce 500 juices a month to clients almost all over the country. We've been also been able to build ourselves a workshop and buy an industrial juicer from China over 70,000 rands, which has helped us be able to meet the demand that we have. Our target market is people who are health conscious, people who suffer from chronic diseases, the elderly, young people, people over the ages of 30. We found that those are most of our clients, rural people and people in the townships, primarily Africans. This is a projection of how we are currently doing over the past couple of months. We've been consistently selling 500 to 600, which makes us 27,000 rands with just expenditure of 8,000 rands, which means we get gross profit and net income that is quite healthy. And most of our sales, of course, come from it comes from our website or our online services. What we're looking for now is to expand our business because we have a reseller program that we have set up, and we would like to redistribute these juices to people all over this villages and townships. And to do so, we need a machine that is going to be able to do packaging and labeling and enclosing. And we also need a walk-in freezer to be able to store the capacity that we're looking at, which is 5,000 to 10,000 juices per month. This is an indication of how far we are doing right now. This is how much we're doing. This past year, we made 360,000, and we believe that in the next 3 years, if we keep the consistency, we will be able to make over 1.2. And I believe that with the injection that we're looking for, we will be able to do even more than this, which we're looking at 200,000 a month or even 400,000 a month if we meet the 5,000. Thank you.
Hi, Masande. You can start.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Masande Tudula from Mtata. Just to quote our deputy chairperson, a civil engineer by profession turned entrepreneur. This is the picture we're currently sitting with in South Africa in the education space. And if we allow this trend to continue, it has a massive ripple effect. I'm aware that that stats is already outdated. It's almost double now. And in 2020, I was part of that stat as well. I met a dear friend of most of you, Mr. Tembegwa, and I asked, so what do I do now? Amongst a lot of things that he mentioned, he said, Masande, do what you're passionate about, do what you're called. So which I did. I started virtual tutoring for mathematics and science, which is my passion, and I studied engineering as a result of that. So I put together a team, which comprises of myself as the visionary. I've got Awonke, who's pursuing his master's in mathematics at the Nelson Mandela University. He also authored a textbook for mathematics, which we are currently working on digitizing because we're going paperless, because we are environmental conscious as well. I also have the people that I consult with. I've got Usihle Mpongoshe. She was my lecturer last year at the Joseph Business School, where I graduated cum laude. She's a chartered accountant. I bootstrapped this company myself in 2020, and these as reflected by the turnovers. And this is the slide that warms my heart. One of our tutors, Usibulele, was financially excluded from UCT, and since June she was sitting at home and she was tutoring for us, and we have committed to sponsor 100% to go back to school next year. On the right is Ms. Bozo. After a year spending at home without work, she then pursued a degree in PGCE from Wits, and she's currently graduating end of this year, and we are funding that as well. We are working on recruiting for next year, and I've received 24 applications from unemployed youth. I'm making a commitment with the fund that I'll be receiving today to employ 50% of that on a permanent basis. I'm asking for over 400,000, which will go towards our app development, our devices, and our overheads. Return on investment on that, we only break even at 3.8% of our serviceable obtainable market. You can do the maths if we achieve 100% of that. I thank you.
Nothing matches the taste of the grandparents' skills being transferred to the grandson. Good day. My name is Honsis Lauze from the company called All Day Jam. All Day Jam is a company that farms organic fruits and vegetables. Then we further process them to manufacture our jam. We found an open space that was used as a dumping site, and we changed it into a place to farm. Our jam comes in 4 various flavors that are unique and not found in retail stores, which is the tomato, pear, peach, and yellow melon. The peach is found. But then with our tomato jam, you can use it as a pizza base. You can even marinate your chicken. With these other flavors, you can use them on your jam tarts, and they all apply on the bread. Our vision is to be one of South Africa's premier gem supplying company in the retail stores, and our mission is to achieve profitable growth through outstanding customer service, innovation, and quality. Currently, our target market are tuck shops. We got shops in the Western Cape, which is tap and cook that we are supplying with the gem. We supply households as well, coffee shops. We also attend exhibition markets, also parents with kids. Our future target market are Pick and Pay, ShopRite, Spa, and Boxer, as well as the Pansula dancers that are dancing at the robots in order for them to gain commission from our product. This is our financial growth plan. The gross profit that we've made from 2020 to 2022, we came from 14,000 to 57,600, and we are looking to gain the amount to 210 in terms of gross, and in terms of net, we're looking to go to 90. Our team currently, we get supported by Seda, Innovation Hub. We've got a mentor who's into agro-processing. She's been in the field for more than 10 years. I'm still getting support from my grandparents and my grandfather as well. This is the compliance that we've managed to get. We've managed to get the Proudly SA membership, SAPS testing. We also got the trainings from Seda in terms of HACCP and ISO. Our challenges are the storage condition after harvest, because we don't have a cold room to store our harvest. They get rotten, and we're using a gas stove to cook. We need equipment in our facility in order to meet the standards. We need 583,404 in order to get all the equipment, including the cold room, for our facility. These are the channels whereby people get to us. It's word of mouth, TikTok, Instagram. We also have videos. We've got the website. And I would love to say thank you. This is Mike Rennie. We were nominated by the Top 16 Youth Own Brand Awards. What I would love you two guys to say, when I say all day jam, you say jam my sweetie. All day jam, all day jam.
Now, to the entrepreneurs who pitched for funding, we congratulate you. And we want to implore you to apply for our schemes in order to top up your needed budget. Others were looking at 5 million rand, and we gave them 250,000, which means they must go and apply. There are different schemes at CFA, starting with the township and rural enterprise, which goes up to 1 million rands, those that are looking at smaller numbers. And of course, we go up to 15 million rands, those that need more.